If I was to meet you 5 years ago, who would that be? Because me 5 years ago is unrecognizable. In such a rapid period of time, especially in teenage years, you're always changing every single day. And I know that once you get to adulthood, that development stops going as rapid, but it feels like I'm a different person from who I was a week ago. It's really interesting. Childhood trauma. There are some things that I've only discovered after being in a relationship and being in love. There's parts of myself that have been revealed that I didn't even know I could have. And I really want to understand where it all comes from and how I can overcome it, how I can heal from it.
So what do you think were the major things that changed you in the past 5 years?
It was honestly after I had my full-on breaking point. It was after having nothing and having to build my way back up from scratch pretty much that actually helped me gain appreciation and actually helped me gain confidence in who I am, like knowing I can trust myself. If I could be at rock bottom and work my way back up without the need of anyone else, that was when I truly figured out, yep, I've got that confidence. I have the right to hold my head high.
And how bad was the rock bottom?
Very bad. As in, like, homeless. At 16. It was not a good time of my life, but at the same time, I feel like it also was the best thing that ever happened to me because I would not be the person that I actually like to be today without having to go through that phase of actually learning, oh my gosh, I am capable of handling stuff. My whole teenagehood, I felt like a little weakling, like I couldn't handle my stuff without the help of others. But knowing I can ask for help if I need it, but I can also trust myself to know what I need to do and not allow other people to make decisions for me.
Are you an emotional person?
Very.
Do you think that's a weakness?
No. I think I would be a miserable person if I didn't feel anything. If I had no emotion, or if I wasn't a bit sensitive or, feel things deeply, I would just be a zombie. I would be a ghost. And fuck that. I think having emotion is how you create in-depth connections with people, showing people that you care. Maybe not having, I think being emotional can only be bad when it's used irrationally, when it's not executed well. But having feelings, being a little bit emotional is nowhere near a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. You are going to be the only person that is with you until you die. If you can build that love and trust within yourself, you're invincible. Nobody else can take anything from you if you love yourself enough. And once you do love yourself, you are finally able to love other people. You have good energy to give. And then it all comes back to you. When you give out good, you receive good. I think the more I rely on myself, the less I get disappointed. If I don't need to rely on other people for my happiness, I don't really need to get disappointed. I've grown up being quite independent for as long as I can remember anyway. So I've learned to be able to build trust with myself, and that way nobody else really can make me disappointed, and I don't think I make myself disappointed that often. Yay!
How do you feel?
I feel good. I feel really good. I've never done anything like this before, so it's
Neither have I. But it's slightly different than the